Hey guys, and welcome back to The Blissful Athlete. Thank you for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk about a question that I got, which was, how do I get myself beyond that physical pain? So when you're in the gym, when you're in the middle of a competition, whenever you're in a high intensity space, how do you get beyond that pain? And this could be something as simple as stretching when we're doing asanas, or it might be something like being in the gym and we're on the treadmill and we're working out really hard and the heart's beating really fast, and all of a sudden you get that thought to say, stop. And then you pull back and then you relax. How you get past those points is listening, okay? Listening for two things: to your body and then also to your mind, what your mind is saying. So when you're pushing yourself really hard in the gym, whether that's lifting weights or on the treadmill, any aspect of training, your body is going to be screaming at one point, stop, this is painful, quit, I can't take it anymore. The whole time that it's screaming, all you need to be doing is witnessing, because ultimately you are not the body, right? You are perceiving reality outside of you and inside of you. We believe that we are the body, but in actuality, if you step back and you're training, you're watching the body and you see that, wow, it's really painful and the heart is being really fast. It's like, let's stop, let's stop, let's stop. Then all of a sudden you step back again and you see your mind is screaming stop. When you're watching your mind scream stop and you become the observer, then you are just literally listening, you are just aware of what's happening, and you can make a conscious decision to either quit or rise above the pain. Rising above the pain is all a result of listening, okay? So if somebody was asking me, like, how do you get it beyond the competition? How do you do something that some would thought was impossible? It's listening. And then when we listen, we begin to believe, because our doubts are just a result of our minds, right? So we're thinking all the time, and roughly 75,000 thoughts a day. All of these thoughts almost are negative, meaning 75% of these thoughts are negative. So you're thinking like 50,000 thoughts a day that are negative. When you're in the heat of the moment and let's say you're running track and field and your body's paining, it's those moments that you have to be so aware of what thoughts you are thinking. Roger Bannister in the 1950s broke the 4-minute mile. He was the first person to do so. And when he did that, everybody in the world was like, whoa, couldn't believe it was possible. And then he did it. But soon after that, only 46 days, his record was broken. And then after that, I think another 9 people or something like that broke his record within a quick sequence. That's because the belief was now there. They started to believe that this was possible, and so they were capable of doing it. So the first thing that you really have to do is working on believing that this is possible for you. Whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish in the gym or in the outer world, do you believe it's possible? If not, what are the reasons why not? Write those down. And then after that, moving forward and on your way to that goal, to achieving that reality, being aware of what your body's saying, being aware of what your mind's saying, and be the observer, perceiving life outside of you. And that's including the body, which is outside of you, because you are pure consciousness, pure awareness. So one of the biggest lessons that I learned from my guru was listen. Every satsang, every discourse that he has, throughout the discourse, he'll say, listen, because he knows our minds are wandering. Somebody might say something, and then all of a sudden we're off and we're thinking about pizza and hot dogs and maybe wanting to go to sleep, and then you come back eventually. So when he says listen, it brings you back away from all that mind junk and back to the present moment. So when you're in the moment running and all of a sudden, oh my God, this is painful, let's stop. And then if you're unconscious, your body will just stop. But if you're listening to those thoughts and you bring yourself back to the moment, the mind junk stops and you can elevate yourself to a whole new level. So I hope that helps you guys out. Anybody out there that's looking to really bring their own health and fitness to a whole new level, the simple tactic is listening to the body and being the observer. If you like this video, please comment, share, and if also you're enjoying the channel, please subscribe, and looking forward to sharing some more content with you guys. Thank you again, and as always, be blissful.